So I want to make this video as I sort of rant and rave, and also talking about the positives. I don't know how I'm gonna title this, but it's about, just the struggles of content creation, and just dealing with the algorithm, dealing with random strangers who you've never seen or even met, all that stuff. And some of you guys would know that I do run a gambling channel. Now I know people are gonna think like that's not a good way to express yourself or make content, but I do it because I enjoy it. I like the adrenaline rush, but only to a degree where it's not ruining my life or hurt or even putting too much harm. That's what. And as of right now, I have been going to the casino, I would say, like every week since mid-December. Now I've had some big wins and I've had some losses here and there. And I've been doing that just so I can get my watch hours and get monetized, at least get something in compensation. I know I'm not going to beat the house. There's no way I would. And there's no way that I would even come close to that. But I just do it for entertainment. Now I have two other channels. One's a music channel and the other is a manosphere kind of channel where I react to males struggling in their 30s, 40s, and 50s and above. That kind of thing. I got like 700 something subscribers on one, and I have like 300 something subscribers on the other. My gambling channel has like 12 or 1300. I don't even remember. Somewhere around that. And I will say, like, it's been tough. It has been tough. Actually, let me go specify more on the gambling channel. It is tough, trying to go live every week, and even trying to go to other channels and just, what I mean by go to other channels is show up in their chats, not physically be there. I mean, I wish, as much as I wish to go there and meet them, I can't really, but because they're far away and I'm over here in Northern California. Yeah. So, yeah, I just go there, show my love and support to other channels. It's not like a supposed to, but it's more like a want to, because they're showing love back to me, that kind of thing. Now, lately, it has been frustrating with the casino. I mean, like 2 weeks ago, I won so big. And then now, and then when it got to last week, I was losing. And then I decided to come back this week, or yesterday, I would rather say. And then I lost again. I mean, I think I'm still slightly profitable from 2 weeks ago, but I'm just gonna have to make the decision to just pause for a while. As I know I'm chasing that monetization. I know I'm only at like maybe 2,700 hours. I need like 300 more. Shoot, the YouTube algorithm yesterday screwed me up. It really did screw me up. It screwed me over. Normally I would get like 100, 200 people, maybe like 100 something. 100 something is fine. even like 70, 80 would have been okay. But I struggled like hell yesterday trying to get the numbers up because there was a lot of live streams going on. It happened at that wrong time, and and it didn't help that I was losing too. So, I mean, typically after each live stream, I would gather a decent amount, but here, I've only gotten like 1/4 of that, and that's like, that hurt though. Because I'm not this known channel, and by known, I'm not trying to say like hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands. I mean like, I'm like below average. I'm well below average when it comes to how popular or whoever or whatever I am over there. I'm not gonna lie. It has sucked for me. I run this channel, I run multiple channels all by myself. I don't even have like a friend or a family member helping me out. Not like a lot of the channels out there, 95% of them out there who are just doing, typically you will see like a group of people, gambling together. Yeah, you will see like a group of people gambling together, having fun, which is great. Or you see other channels collaborating. I have never done a collaboration, believe it or not. I actually have not. Yeah, I would like to. Don't get me wrong. That's the whole point of why I do the slot channel thing. It's just to get out of my own head and do this stuff, And plus, it's kind of hard to make friends on other niches, though. At least that's from my experience. I'm just going and getting some breakfast at a bagel shop. I've been doing this whole slot YouTube thing for like 6 years now. A little over 6 years. And I will say, if you were to compare my growth to many other slot channels, you'd think, holy shit, this guy's hella slow. This guy can't even grow to save his life. I mean, seriously. It was just recently that I started to get out of ground zero with my channel. Get the plane off the ground and take off. Well, I'm not like up there in the sky. I could still see the ground, metaphorically speaking. But I'm doing whatever I can do. I mean, I'll admit, yesterday's live stream when I was at the casino, yeah, it was disappointing losing. I will say, but hey, I knew what I knew the consequence. I knew what I was getting myself into, and I take responsibility for that. That's one disappointment. But I'm saying the bigger disappointment is I don't have that many people. That's the thing. Now I look like a clout chaser. You can call me that, go ahead, but it just feels like, it does feel like kind of a lonely road, when doing these kinds of things, when doing this content, it does feel like it, and it's tiring, man. It is quite tiring, to say the least. I do hope that I can get my channel to take off. And I'm not trying to say I want to have tens of thousands of subscribers or what, but I'm just saying, at least be a decent known figure or something. I've been trying to get back into music, my music mashups, but I just don't have that motivation. It just seems easier to go to the casino and fucking play. You know, hit a button, hit a button multiple times. But yeah, and even that's hard to grow. It'll be my birthday coming up end of June. I'm gonna be in my late 30s. I'm gonna be 37, man. I'm gonna be 37. And it feels like I ain't got shit to show for. I mean, yeah, I'm thankful I got a job. I got money. A decent amount, I would say. I got some family members we support each other. I mean, they don't know our channel exists, but they don't know I have YouTube, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm thankful for that. But there's that other part of me going back to YouTube. It's like, well, look at some of those victories and pluses. I mean, yeah, I got past 1,000 subs, but you know, it's like part of it seems like it's futile and I'm gonna regress back, you know. The other part of me is still kind of optimistic in hopes that I will get somewhere with it. And as far as my luck goes, I'm not as lucky as other people. I really am not. You know, I would say both the YouTube algorithm and with slot machines. Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm not happy for them. I am. Don't get me wrong. I like to cheer for them. I want them to do well too. But it's like I wish I had a grand jackpot, you know. I wish for that, man. But I don't know. I think yesterday's live stream was just disappointing. I will say it is quite disappointing, and I do feel down about it because, you know, I was literally like the lowest viewed. I was literally like the lowest viewed channel out of all the lives that were going on around that time. Now, I don't mind being the lowest viewed channel, but I'm like, it's like if you were to compare me to the second lowest, it's still like a ton, it's still by a ton, by like several miles. So imagine just, you know, you're at a race and your ass is not only last place, but you can't even see the second to last racer in front of you. That's how behind you are. That's how I am. You know? But I can't believe I'm blabbering my mouth in a neighborhood that'll hear me. But yeah, that's the hard part, man. Just trying to keep up with everything, man. But I do appreciate the positives, though, is that I do appreciate the people that came in. Sometimes the people who come in when you're at your low are your true supporters, because you know, it is pretty common for others to like really support other channels who are doing very well. Now, I'm not trying to say it's jealousy or anything. You know, I'm not trying to show that, but you know, It's just tiring. But anyways, I'm gonna take a 2-week break from the casino. I focus on other channels. I don't know. Try to motivate myself to get back into music. I'll see. I mean, I'll see what I'm gonna do. I even sort of dread going to my birthday coming up. I haven't had good birthdays ever since, you know, for some years. I haven't really, I mean, yeah, I do go out, but it's just mostly me and my folks. That's it. I don't really have any friends to hang out with. I mean, I own best friends all the way up in Ohio. And my own high school friends are literally like just struggling their asses off. Poor guys. Or they just moved on. You know. It's hard, man. And then when I see other people collaborating and doing all that stuff, it makes me, I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm jealous or anything, but it makes me feel like, man, you know, where did that shit go? But yeah, content creation is sort of a lonely road here. It is. It really is a lonely road to begin with. But I'm trying to be positive, man. I am. You know, this is not trying to be negative or anything. This is not to say, oh, well, you know, they suck, I'm better. You know, that's not the case, you know, but it's just to express what is going on, you know. It is quite a lonely road for me, content creation. And my work life, well, oh man, well, it's okay. I mean, I would say, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not too, it's really, you know, I'll leave it at that. I'm already almost 20 minutes into this whole vlog, walking vlog, but yeah, thanks for watching me, hearing me rant and ramble here.